There we go. We should be live, my friend. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Yes, sir. We are live on Instagram. We are live on YouTube. This is the Splashcast Saturday Morning Live. Good afternoon. We'll shoot the breeze for a little bit while we let the room get filled. I am Ken Davis. Ooh, Ken Davis, boy. Woo! Your boy is at work. I am your co-host Reggie.
I am your co-host Norwood. I'm feeling good. Okay, I'm not feeling good. I'm not.
Why are you not feeling good?
Because you was talking trash, and I ain't like the way that was going.
I was talking trash about what?
Well played. Not today though. You got to try harder than that. You got to be quicker than that.
What are you talking about? What are we saying?
And your unscrupulous tactics. That's what I'm going to say.
Whatever do you mean, brother?
You lack scruples.
I didn't do anything.
Without them, bereft of scruples.
All I do is win, no matter what, brother. That's all I do. For y'all that are tuning in on Instagram, thank y'all for tuning in. As you can see, the beer tally right here is right there on Instagram. Your boy. Well, we'll go to the media. We'll go here. We'll go here, and I'll go ahead and I'll show everyone the beer tally. So this is the beer tally, y'all. And this is Norwood being upset.
Enjoy it. I spotted you.
I'm up 12 beers. One, because I was right.
The Lord loves a cheerful giver. Give to those who need. I get it. And I shall. And I did.
You only gave me 6 beers. You gave me 6 beers. That was foolish of you. So Norwood gave me 6 beers by taking Florida over Miami. And there was an error in the graphic. I did not take Florida. I definitely bet. I definitely took Miami. I just did not take that bet. So I definitely took Miami. So, but I did bet Georgia Clemson, and Norwood, feeling generous for some reason, decided to take Clemson.
The last time, I tell you. Last time. No. You had back in blood, baby. Back in blood.
And then I told y'all Notre Dame was going to beat Texas A&M. I told you it was going to be close. I told y'all. Oh, man. But, brother, how does it feel to be back, man? This is our first, real Saturday morning live. Got NFL and pro.
It's been a while. We done previews, HBCU previews, FBS previews, NFL previews, preview. Please go back and listen to all the content.
A lot of videos
for you guys.
A lot of videos out. Yep.
If you like me, I know you work a job, piecemeal it. You can listen to my conference. Yeah, it's so many different ways to get the content. Just check us out. Sorrel, what up? But yeah, I'm happy to be back. I'm happy football season is here. You almost forget what you did with your time on Saturdays and Sundays, and Thursdays and Mondays.
Oh yeah, see that's a single man. Married man over here built up equity in the bank, brother. I made sure I was trying to be the best husband ever for those 200 days because I may fall below average during football season.
We all fall short of the glory. We all have our crosses to bear.
I'm only speaking truths. Come on now. There's an average. And for you to be average, you got to be both above and sometimes below. So I try to be above average, exceptional even, for the 200 days we don't have football. Because I'm going to be average.
I don't hate it. Little
less. You know what I mean? Wife got mad at me this morning. Like, yo, you just fell asleep during the game. You ain't put the food away. You ain't do this. You ain't do that. I was like, my bad. Let me take your car to get me.
That boy went right and made it away. Can I make a withdrawal?
Let me go ahead and take your car to get clean. I'm gonna take your car to get clean. My bad. So it is what it is, dog. Yes, sir. So we had a couple games yesterday. You were just telling me about it. You said BYU beat
Beat SMU. We were rooting for them to win, to buy a championship. Unfortunately, don't look like that's gonna happen. But that's fine. They ain't really our problem.
I have 11 more of these, by the way.
And I hope you choke on it.
Whatever. That means I'll just be gone, and you'll never be able to get your get back. You'll be down 11 beers forever.
I'll come right on by there. Hey, Candace, I'm gonna go ahead and drink the rest of these beers. He want me to have them.
In my honor. Oh, see.
Yeah.
That's shitty. That boy bitter over there, bitter. No, just like that. Just like that.
Wait. If and when I leave and head to the upper room, if y'all don't drink the rest of my beers and liquor, then what friends are y'all?
Come on, clean it up. I hear you.
No. Yeah. Hey, Candace, I know you'll drink these beers in this little fridge. I'm gonna take this whole little fridge. Don't worry about it.
I hear you. Well, you want to get started? Because we getting started kind of late. My bad, y'all. So let's go ahead and get started so we can get these.
You think you left the graphic up there long enough?
No, this the home. This the home screen.
Yeah. Now you okay. Whoa. Okay.
I'll help you out. Just so. See, I wasn't even gonna do this. But now, since we gonna make this the home screen, we just gonna put this right here.
Bro, come on, man. Let's pick these games.
All right. Those for YouTube. I'm being silly on YouTube. All right, so let's pick these games. First game, Texas versus Michigan on Fox. Texas number 3, 1-0 going against Michigan number 10, defending national champions with nobody from last year's roster. No coach, no defensive coordinator, no quarterback, no running back, no wide receivers, no defense, nobody.
Nobody, baby.
Michigan, but they are at home. And that is a difficult place to play. Plus, it's Big 10 versus Big 12, so there may be some finagling depending on.
And Connor Stallions, you need to keep an air tag on him. Whatever y'all need to do, know where he is. He's probably somewhere cheap. Especially, I think they lost 60-0 on Friday.
60-0. He needed a cheat.
I don't often root for high school children to lose and lose badly, but I hope they go defeated. But yeah. So we starting out with Texas, Michigan. Who you got? Since I know
Texas.
You like to always
Texas. Come on, man.
Yeah. All right.
Michigan's defense is nice, but Texas is just
Texas' offense looks menacing. It looks fast. It looks highly powered. It looks like they probably have 2 really good quarterbacks. Texas. This is easy.
At least two good quarterbacks. All right, so our next game.
And the third is playing for Duke. What are you doing?
Yeah. Next game, Arkansas versus Oklahoma State. Old school rivalry. You got to talk to your granddad and maybe your dad to talk about the big pause. The old conference called the Big 8.
Well, we're struggling with the Big 8. Is that what you're telling me?
No, I don't know how to. I don't know what.
How do I? Too much for you to handle, huh? Is that what you?
There's no right answer to that. You just gotta. Yeah, there's no right answer.
Saw the Big 8, didn't know what to do.
Hey yo, Arkansas versus at Oklahoma State. Do we believe that Arkansas is good? Do we believe Oklahoma State is good? Is this the Pretenders Bowl? Is this Trick Bag Central?
I'm taking OK State in this. I'm taking the Cowboys. I think they score a bunch of points.
I told y'all one of the coaches on the hot seat was Sam Pittman. Y'all remember I told y'all that? I think Sam Pittman has to win this game. Mike Gundy is one of those guys that will never ever get fired. Ever. I'm looking, but at home, I got Oklahoma State beating Arkansas. I don't believe in anything Arkansas has, to be honest.
Oh, I do. Calipari.
Basketball.
Oh, yeah. Oh, football. No, hell no. Not a chance. Not now, not ever. Yeah, so we both picking OK State in this. Next up, Georgia and Syracuse.
Woo! Team. Is this Cinderella in Atlanta, dog? Is Georgia Tech? You got to assume right now they're the favorite to play in the ACC championship against Miami. Georgia Tech plays Syracuse, who has Coach Fran Brown from UGA there.
Okay, who you got in this one?
Tech.
Well, okay. Well, the thing about it, y'all don't. Georgia Tech has played one good game. They were supposed to beat Georgia State. Now, with that said, don't y'all fall in like every year y'all do this. Y'all trick yourselves into falling in love with the girl who you know ain't the girl for you. Last year it was Colorado. Oh no, I think she turned her life around. I think she's different this time around. Hell no, it's the same person. Georgia Tech, same thing here. You guys are really smart. You beat one team that nobody trusted. And now that one win don't look like a legitimate win because they went right over there to Boston College and got whooped. So for me, no. I mean, Georgia Tech probably wins this game, but don't fall in love with them. Don't linger. Do not linger. Be gone by the morning time.
I had Georgia Tech winning this game over Syracuse. I don't know. We'll know a lot about Georgia Tech this game. We'll know a lot. If they win this game and they win handily, then they have their next test, I believe, will be like a Clemson, a North Carolina State, I don't know if they play Miami. I think they may play Miami. So you'll be able to test their schedule will get harder as it goes. So
that's what happens in the Big 8, right? It gets
all right, so you're just gonna be just super A pausey. But Georgia Tech will get tested for the rest of the season. We'll see.
We're gonna spice this thing up, man. What you talking about? This is yeah.
California Auburn. Cal versus Auburn in the first of many trips from Cal to the East Coast or near it. They play Auburn.
Calling Auburn the East Coast is nuts. That's crazy.
I guarantee you, if you're play for the University of Cal, it's the same, all the same to me.
Also, I mean, sure. I mean, yeah, because California is all, yeah. With that said, I don't see Marshawn Lynch walking through that door. I don't see Aaron Rodgers taking off his jersey and going to play for Cal. I think that Auburn wins. Maybe I'm just probably, this might just be an SEC pick, but I'm rocking with Auburn in this one. Who you got?
It's hard not to pick Auburn because they're at home. And you have to fly all the way over here to play Auburn at home. Now, Auburn is supposed to be pretty good, low key.
Every year, allegedly.
No, not every year. We knew they were going to be terrible last year. we knew it.
But what I'm saying is a lot of years, many years, Auburn is supposed to be pretty good. They're just forever mid to me.
Yeah.
In one Cam Newton season. That's all.
Well, they made it to the championship game after Cam. Like 2 years after
The remnants of. Then reality comes back. Up, there goes Rabbit. There goes reality.
Well, I mean.
Then there's Mom Spaghetti.
I got Auburn, 1. And 2, it's defenses will always catch up to offenses. It will always happen. And that's really what happened here.
All right, so we both got Auburn. So far, chalk. What you got next? Baylor versus the Utah Utes.
Is this their first Big 12 game?
I think so. I am definitely picking the Utes. I've been rocking with them since Florida beat them 3 years ago. I think that Cam Rising returns back after missing a season with injury.
27-year-old Cam Rising.
Yep, you're right. He's a man literally amongst boys. So yeah, I'm picking Utah in this. Baylor has never played any defense, and Utah will play enough defense, and then their offense should be moving. So yeah, I'm picking Utah in this all the way.
Yes, sir, Kyriel. I can't. I mean, Utah has all the experience. They play really good defense. Baylor doesn't. Well, they play decent defense. Well,
yeah.
Baylor does
contextually.
Not. Yeah, Baylor does not. So I'm gonna go Utah here. But hey, Baylor is part of that Texas regime now that says, hey, how did y'all be able to get such a recruiting class? Well, we pay the players, and they put it on a T-shirt. So they have a lot of talent there. They just are unproven. Next game, Iowa State versus Iowa. Iowa. I mean, they score 40 points, so maybe they can score 20.
Iowa State, y'all better call Tyrese Halliburton or Brock Purdy. Iowa wins this, walking away. And if y'all don't, it's embarrassing.
Some say this is the game of the second game of the week here. Tennessee versus North Carolina State. Tennessee is not really at North Carolina State. It's really the Duke's Mayo Bowl where they do all types of terrible things with Mayo. But they play in Charlotte. So this is technically home game for NC State, but Tennessee is not far from Charlotte, if I'm not mistaken. So I have
Russ, let's do it, baby.
Russ betting what? What he betting? He taking NC State?
He taking NC State. I'm taking Tennessee in this. This is a win-win for me. I really believe that Tennessee is better, but if Tennessee loses, I get to dance on plenty of my friends' graves. And as bad as they talked about me last week, I would be more than happy to. I'm picking Tennessee. I think they're the better team, but this is probably a relative.
All his picks off of. I mean, no. Not his picks, but boy, you love to hate, bro.
My joy. Yeah, y'all. I just saw this meme on the internet on my birthday, and it's like 2 texts when my team loses, 500 messages. If that could be a human embodiment of a person, it's me. As soon as Florida loses, I'm the only Florida fan that people reach out to. They only have like 3 Florida fans, and I'm the easiest one to get to, and I'm the one that people love to see struggle. So yeah.
All right, Russ. I'm taking Tennessee.
We taking Tennessee.
So we'll do. Do you want to do a 12-pack, Russ, or a 6-pack? If we both take a team and you're betting us, it's gonna start you betting 12 packs. That's what we're doing. If it's individual bets, it's 6-pack. But if you bet in Splash Cast, it's 12 packs. So don't be scary.
Yeah.
Don't be scary. All this dividing up stuff. We let y'all live for a year and a half now. So we both take a Tennessee 12-pack. What's up? South Carolina, Kentucky. South Carolina, Kentucky. I forgot to do
this is Spider-Man meme for sure. This is, and you know what's really funny about this is this team's initials are SUCK if you jumble them together, and this game does. I'm picking Kentucky.
South Carolina, Kentucky.
No. It's 1 12-pack for that game. I'm taking.
No, Russ. It's 12 packs.
Yes, it's just 12. Yeah. But I'm taking Kentucky in this just because I don't believe in South Carolina at all.
Oh, I'll take South Carolina. Trying to bet it.
Let's do it. First Russ. Splashcast Russ. Tennessee. He took NC State. And that's for 24. And excuse me, that's for 12. And then
you said bet it?
Red. Yeah. And Norwood, you took South Carolina. I took Kentucky. And that's a 6. There we go. Cook up.
All right, all right. App State and Clemson. This was put on the list for pure disrespect. Clemson is 0-1. They're playing App State. I don't have the game on. What happened? So
big pass
for Texas?
Yep.
Yeah, told y'all. App State has been known to upset teams. They've done it like 3 of the last 8 years, which is like upset a Division II team or a smaller school team. App State is actually Sun Belt, they're not Division II.
Yeah.
Upsetting a Power 5 team is like a batting average. If you hit 300, if you do 3 out of 10 times, you will get fired as a coach if you get upset by an FBS team 3 out of 10 times.
Oh, yeah, quickly.
So I got Clemson. I don't have Clemson. I don't know why. I actually could see App State taking this game right here.
Yeah, I would stay away from this game for sure. This is like Colorado playing North Dakota State in the very first game. You have nothing to win, everything to lose, and you could lose. It's different when you playing and you shouldn't. There's no way, but you could very well lose this game, Clemson, and you could be looking stupid in the face, just like Florida State looking stupid in the face.
Yeah, 0-2. 0-2 is bad. And Dabo, let me tell you, if you lose 0-2 and you lose, because Florida State lost to who did they lose to? They lost 30. They got destroyed by who did they lose to? Who Florida State lose to?
Florida State lost to Georgia Tech and they lost to Boston College.
Yeah, those are better. You shouldn't have lost to Boston College. You shouldn't have lost to Boston College, Florida State.
Boston College.
You shouldn't have lost to Boston College.
Nobody I love the school of Georgia Tech. Once again, thank you for creating some of the best engineers on the planet. Also, just don't respect you guys from a football standpoint. That's life. Be better. Be delivered.
If App State beats Clemson, is Dabo gonna get fired? Because I don't wish ill on any man. He has enough money that he'll be able to live forever. But I don't like Dabo.
I mean,
I don't like him.
He could Arthur Smith himself, and the reason, and when I say Arthur Smith, it's where you probably wouldn't have gotten fired, but you do so many things egregiously at one time that the fan base says, "Oh, he's crazy. Let him go." You doubling down on the portal, you getting your ass whooped, and then you come back and get beat by somebody else. You could get yourself fired from a job that they didn't plan on firing you. 100%. You could. You ain't wrong.
This is my upset of the day. App State beats Clemson and puts Dabo from the hot seat into the hot river of lava. I think that's what happens.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not betting.
I don't hate that,
but that's probably what I would say y'all need to look for. Boise State versus Clemson. I'm sorry, Boise State versus Oregon.
I was about to say, boy, Clemson gonna have a back-to-back.
It ain't 1v20, it's 20v1. Boise State or
come on, kid, kung fu.
Boise State, Oregon. The only reason
Dan
Lanning is gonna have Oregon ready to play. They came out. They really, if the only way that I saw Boise State winning this game is Oregon didn't crap the bed the first game, and they came in kind of overconfident because Boise State has a running back who is absolutely
he's a man.
He's absolutely for real. But the only thing is, Oregon is now all their senses are up. And they doing welcome to the Big Ten commercials, conference commercials, and all of that stuff.
He can't lose a game like that. And I don't think that Dan Lanning is a guy. Everything that he shows me, he's a preparer. He's cerebral. He's not taking any team lightly. And I think that a team like Boise, where you've seen what happened to Florida State, I'm going to take this team that people think, have a general respect for, and I'm going to whoop their ass. He should
beat them like you beat Colorado. That's what you should do. Pittsburgh, Cincinnati. Why is this game here? Because they're both undefeated.
Yeah. Nobody cares. Nobody watches it. Pick both of them. We don't care. We won't know at the end of the night. I'll be doing things that matter.
Do we have to pick this game?
Nope. Next, Colorado and Nebraska. Shedeur Sanders versus Dylan Ravioli, aka Baby Mahomes. This is actually
and Nebraska has been talking trash.
Interesting.
Yeah, because Nebraska has been talking trash. I ain't gonna say talking trash, but they're showing confidence in their QB, and this is what's gonna happen. I think Colorado is used to it now, but this is what happens when you are in the spotlight 24/7.
Yeah, when you
especially
got
when you don't have a lot of production to come behind it. You got
12 rappers on the sideline, 6 Hall of Famers, 2 Instagram models. Y'all got QR codes on the side of your helmet, and your coaching staff is boxing in the parking lot. We'll talk about that on Monday.
Pre-game's gonna be fun on Monday. Pre-game's gonna be fun on Monday.
I'm taking Matt Rule and Nebraska in this one. I think that he understands that he needs a win for his own personal, respect. And I think that this is a good place to get a good shiny win after that time in Carolina. So yeah, I'm taking Nebraska, and I'm taking Dylan Raiola to try to go crazy.
So
go ahead, pick Colorado.
They don't have. I mean, I'm so disappointed in Colorado's defense. Like their offense, you would think their offense would be leaps and bounds better than what they were last year, or you would hope. And they're really just marginally better, if better at all. Their defense, I mean, I saw North Dakota State run 40 yards on a scramble for a touchdown, and there was nobody in the picture. North Dakota State. Nebraska was out there throwing the ball 77 yards wide and just running all over their team. I probably am going to take Nebraska in a close game. I think it's 45-42. I think it's 45-42.
I don't think the offense is humming. How many plays you think Travis Hunter plays? Another 115?
Yeah. If it's 45-42, he gonna score. He does everything. When he's not on the field, the 2 plays that he wasn't on the field, they got like 30 yards of play.
Oh, they said he was outside fixing the bus. They say that he had to take the alternator out of the bus and put a new alternator in so that they could drive home. So the whole time he went out there, did that, came back, still played 115 out of 116 plays. Deion
Sanders, man. I mean, if he has another big game, if him and Shedeur have another big game and do pull this off, if y'all sick of him now, they will be the biggest story in college football for the rest of the year. Because now you got two Heisman Trophy candidates.
Yeah, I think that they're going to play a little bit higher competition, and I don't think that they're going to look as good as they did against. Like, nothing against North Dakota State, but where they look good, they look really good. Where they look bad, they look god awful. When I mean that secondary, whew, boy, low and slow.
Now we're roasted. Now this has a chance to be the Stanford game. Remember when Colorado beat Colorado State last year, that crazy game, and then they came back and played Stanford, and it was like, dang, y'all lost to Stanford? And it was like, oh my God, it was a big deal. And then they played USC after that. You can't. This Nebraska game, if Colorado shows any improvement, you have to win this Nebraska game. I don't believe it's going to happen, but that's what has to happen. That's what's supposed to happen here. So that's the end of our college. That's the end of our college basketball. I mean football.
No, that's really FBS.
FBS. I'm sorry. We're going right to HBCU. Dang, I forgot we got HBCU. Well, I didn't. But South Carolina State versus the Citadel. We know what's about to happen.
You picked way more games. Yeah, Citadel wins. Sorry, South Carolina State.
No, I picked the games that was on the list. 9 games.
I shouldn't.
Morgan State versus Towson. Oh, you want to go to the right? All right. Kentucky State versus Alabama. A&M. So we do have tiered games too in the HBCU. We don't just get beat up. We also beat up other teams. Kentucky State beats up other teams too, smaller football schools. It's part of getting ready for the season. Alabama A&M is supposed to beat Kentucky State from the SIAC. SWAC versus SIAC is supposed to. Alabama A&M is supposed to win. I'm going to take Alabama A&M in this game. Let's go.
Correct.
Bulldogs. Southern versus Savannah State. Oh, did you pick a game? You picked Alabama A&M, right? My bad.
Yeah. Alabama A&M. That was.
Okay, my bad. I didn't want to overtalk you. Southern versus Savannah State. Look here. Let me clear out for a second. Southern was up 7-0 with 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. 7-0 with 10 minutes to go at McNeese State. McNeese State is a D1 school. Well, FBS school. Or a higher tier FCS, I think. And you blew it and lost 21-7. You gave up 21 points in 10 minutes after defensively dominating the game. You can't do that 2 weeks in a row. Southern, you have to beat Savannah State. Savannah State is not good at football. You have to beat Savannah State. If you lose this game, you are on the hot seat in game number 2. Because people in Louisiana do not play around. You know they don't. They will fire you fast. Quick fast.
They say for this one, they win this one. Southern wins this.
They better. You better. Morgan State, Towson, Battle of Baltimore. Morgan State beat Hampton.
Yep. Barely. And barely
Florida beat Georgia, and I said barely, you'd be like, whatever.
I mean, yes, kind of. No, I mean, y'all been whooping Florida's ass, and I've been calling that. Yeah, we're going to get our ass whooped. Okay. I think I've picked Georgia every time that they played against Billy Napier because I want Billy to be fired. But the reason I was saying that is Morgan State had 8 MEAC all-conference players. If Hampton was still in the MEAC, we would not have 8 all-conference players. We might have 2, maybe 3. So to me, if you have that many all-conference players and Hampton doesn't have the equivalent, I think that even in a loss, there can be a victory there. But for this one, give me Morgan State.
Really?
No, but you know the rule here.
Yeah, we picking. Yeah, y'all know what it is. Give me Morgan State too. Morgan State. Let's go with the upset. Hey, interesting game in Alabama, in Louisiana. Grambling versus Tuskegee.
No, it
Tuskegee might get
bet. Oh, I was about to say, I'm taking Crawley and Grambling 100% of the time.
Now, this is not an indictment on Tuskegee. Tuskegee is a good program, but it's just you're not in the same weight class. Now, if you pull off the upset,
congratulations.
The promoter known as the SWAC may come to Tuskegee like, hey, now. You trying to come up? Trying to move up weight classes? We'll see. But I got Grambling winning this game. You
can get punched out on this one, buddy.
I got Grambling winning this game. I think Tuskegee hangs close for a half, and then it's a wrap. Oh, man. Let my wife tell it. This is one of the rivalries of the year right here. Big State versus Little State. Virginia State versus Norfolk State. You know Norfolk State was founded. It's kind of like Hampton and Tuskegee. The founder of Norfolk State went to Virginia State.
Oh.
Yeah. So they call it Big State versus Little State. And Virginia State used to whoop up on Norfolk State a lot back in the CIAA days. Give me Virginia State, man. Give me Virginia State.
6?
No. Not this game.
Come on, man.
I'm picking Virginia State just because I'm being nice. Virginia State is 1-0. But Norfolk State should have beat FAMU. I'm sorry, not FAMU. Who did they play? Yeah, they played FAMU here, right?
Yeah.
They should have beat FAMU. Now, the second game, I think, was a money game.
Yeah.
But Virginia State, man, you're out of your weight class again. Now, Virginia State is good, but I don't expect them to beat Norfolk State. But I wouldn't be surprised.
Next up.
Miles, Alabama State. There's a lot of good close by games. This is in the state of Alabama.
Proximity.
Proximity.
Close proximity. I think that's about it on this one. I think that the proximity on the field, not close. Alabama State wins early, wins often. Miles, you're just lucky to be there.
So Alabama State's top 2 quarterbacks are hurt. They're about to play a third-string true freshman.
Bet or no?
As a starter. No, I think their defense is good. It's hard for me to pick Miles just because they're out of their weight class again.
Yep.
Jackson State and Lane. We know Jackson State going to beat Lane. North Carolina Central and Elon.
Like they stole something.
North Carolina State and Elon. North Carolina Central and Elon. Central should win. Elon is favored, if I'm not mistaken. So.
No, we got one more. I don't know how you didn't put it on here, but of course, Virginia Union versus the Hampton University.
That's what I was supposed to put up there instead of South Carolina State and Citadel. Virginia Union and Hampton University. Don't go out there and get upset, Hampton. These Virginia schools are good.
Pirates, move those chains.
They should win. But Virginia Union and Virginia State have been running the the CIAA, man. So they're pretty good. So we shall see. We shall see.
Move those chains.
Let's go Hampton. To the NFL. Steelers Falcons. Game 1 of week 1.
This is how we do it. Y'all see, I got my fresh Falcons hat on. I'm feeling good, feeling great. And then they told me Justin Fields is going to start. And I'm like, whoa. And I had a little birdie who had an insider who told me on Wednesday that Fields is going to start. And I had to wait. And it finally came out this morning that, yep, Fields is going to start. Russell Wilson's calf muscle is a story that nobody is talking about that's very interesting. It sounds very similar to that old Kevin Durant calf muscle.
Woo! That's exactly what I was thinking. Like that Kevin Durant injury changed the way that we look at calf muscle injuries. Like before,
we saw it pop live on TV. Pause if applicable. Yeah, I saw it go. And you like, oh,
yeah, like a rubber band.
Everybody just start cutting their TVs. I don't even want to see that no more. But he missed 10 days of summer for that. Then he's come back and missed a bunch of practice days.
10 days.
Yeah, and this has been a lingering injury since he's been a Pittsburgh Steeler.
So 8 months.
Has he been there that long? I guess no. I guess since he's been playing football as a Pittsburgh Steeler, since they've been doing any type of, which really leads me to believe that he was probably injured pre and just never told anybody. But that's a Steeler problem, not a Falcon problem. I will say Justin Fields' mobility scares me a little bit, but I feel like this should be a better game for our secondary. As long as you guys stay at home and contain, this should be a very simple game. They probably got to cut the playbook down, I would assume, a little bit. So, yeah, I'm picking Falcons, and I think the Falcons need to win by 2 touchdowns.
I don't think Justin Fields has he doesn't scare me as much this year because of our safety play, as well as we get Troy Anderson back. For all of the other guys that we had, it was fun to see and watch the Caden Ellis and all these other guys come in, Nate Landerman. But Troy Anderson runs a 4.4. And when when we played Chicago and Justin Fields last time, it was apparent that we could not stop him. And now we have a better safety because they were just picking on Richie Grant and the second corner. I am worried about our corners, not Terrell, but Mike Hughes or whoever they decide to play, or Clark Phillips or whatever.
Hey, Judon, go get your money, big dog.
Our front seven is so much better than it was last year. I believe we win this game by 17 points.
Judon, show up. Onyemata, show up. Grady, show up. Hey, Zach Harrison, don't be afraid to show up. Hey, Ebiketie, all of y'all. And if it's me, I'm just rifling defensive linemen that are one after the other. You're going to get tired eventually, and we'll break you. Falcons early, Falcons often.
Patriots, Bengals. We don't even.
Pats, who? What stop? But hold on, before we leave, if the Patriots do start out, imagine they start out 4-0.
Shout out to Gerard Mayo. I hope that happens. But the only way that they beat the Bengals is that what's his name sits out. And he was at practice on Friday. So
correct.
Jamar Chase.
I mean, the Bengals better win this game. Let me be very clear. But the Bengals got a lot of stuff. I think T. Higgins on the injury list. Jamar Chase is game time decision. The Bengals is a very tricky organization, and they just need to stop being a poverty organization.
With the practice squad.
Yeah. That's just what I want too.
Cardinals, Bills.
Look, and then
I'm sorry, Panthers, Saints. Panthers and Aints.
Yeah, battle of the bums here. Bryce, you're gonna get to run away from old ass Cameron Jordan for a whole game. And he probably gonna get you because your offensive line probably ain't gonna block it. You also don't really have any great wide receivers to throw to. And I think that Carr just beats you because he has a little bit more. I'm picking the Saints in this.
That's the difference for me. Their offensive line is actually revamped. It's just that they ain't got nobody to throw the ball to.
But even after, you remember the Bengals revamped their offensive line, that doesn't mean that it's going to work. Execution is a part of this.
So, okay.
You can buy a bunch of new stuff and it's be ghetto. So, yeah, let me see it first. Pause it out.
Cardinals, Bills. Shiny new toy, Marvin Harrison Jr. Bills trying to...
Wait. Who you picking in the game? You never told me Saints Panthers. Or you just electing not to choose?
I'm picking the Panthers to lose.
Okay. Bills, Cardinals.
Is that I answered your question?
Yeah, you did.
Some people just don't like the way you answer questions, but I answered your question. Cardinals, Bills. Shiny new toy, Marvin Harrison Jr. going up against
Shiny
a Bills
new
team.
Keon.
Yeah, but the difference is the Cardinals ain't had no toy. The Bills gave away or let a perfectly good toy go out the door.
You let a perfectly good toy walk right out of your life.
And we don't know if this new toy is better than the old one. So,
and it's gonna be tough because the old toy was goddamn Ultima. Thing run all day, all night now.
And Kyler Murray's healthy. The Cardinals, they are raving about Marvin Harrison Jr. They basically said they can't guard him.
Was not surprised for the Cardinals. And Call of Duty is not out yet. You got to take that into consideration when you talk about Kyler Murray. I don't think that he plays 2K, so y'all probably safe. That came out this weekend. I'm still picking the Bills in this. Just my gut tells me.
Home team. They're two bad teams to me. I think they're going to be two bad teams during the year. I already told you. I think I got the Bills finishing third, only because the Pats are so bad. I'm going to take the Bills over the Cardinals. But I wouldn't be surprised, y'all. I wouldn't be surprised. Mid versus mid could go either way. It don't matter. It's in the middle. It's mid. Texans, Colts. Woo! First game of the year, Texans at Colts.
And this game is spicy. You know that not Speed. What's the other dude? Him and CJ Stroud been talking trash. What's the linebacker? Plays for the Colts. It's really good. Who has all the tackles? I can't think of his name right now.
Oh, yes, the podcast.
Yes. From the trenches. But anyway, yeah, this is going to be a battle. I really hope that the Colts and Anthony Richardson can really make this a next 10-year battle. I would love to see these two black quarterbacks duel it out. I think that the Texans are a bit further ahead at this point. They just have more continuity, and that wide receiver room is nuts. So, yeah, I'm picking the Texans in this. I just want the Colts to have a good showing.
Hey, Texans, look, I will pick you almost every week if you would like me to. Just grease the palm a little bit of the Falcons. Go ahead and send us Mechie. Go ahead and send us Mechie, dog. We don't ask for much. He a fourth wide receiver. Y'all loaded in the receiver room. Yeah, Nico. Norwood said Nico is he better than Puka. You got Tank Dell. You got Stephon. You got a couple more. You got tight end. I forgot to do that guy.
Is it Van Jefferson over there or somebody else?
No, Van Jefferson is in Pittsburgh. It's Marvin Jones. Yeah. Marvin Jones or somebody. I can't remember who it is. But you got all of those. Plus you have Joe Mixon in the backfield. And you still have Damian Pierce as the backup. So, listen, Texans. I'll let you boy.
Robert Woods.
We don't want Robert Woods. We're not trading for Robert Woods. But we will trade you for Monsieur Messi.
Yeah. Yeah. Or I don't think they're giving up Collins or Dell. So you're right, dog, man.
No, they just signed Nico. They just signed Nico to a new contract. Yeah. Nope. But I'm taking the Texans here. Anthony Richardson's got to show me. He's got to show me. He's got a lot of potential. He's lived on potential for 17 games now. So he's going to have to show me.
Yeah, he's sounding like Trevor Lawrence.
Well, Trevor Lawrence at least played more football. Anthony Richardson played 17 games since high school.
Not good.
He's played 17. Well, Trevor Lawrence won a national championship. He's played 17 games since he's played 17 games since high school.
Anthony Richardson played with Billy Napier.
No. That's besides my point.
You can ask
Kyle 17 games since high school. Bruh, 17 games since high school is ridiculous. He's got to show me.
Okay, the next
Vikings
game is
Giants.
actually one that has haunted me. I don't know what to do with this game. I went out last night, asked the guy at the bar, and this is Vikings versus Giants for the people listening. The reason that this is such a difficult game for me to pick
because they both suck.
The Vikings. I mean, yes. But the big thing for me is you look at the quarterbacks for both teams. The Vikings, they have Jordan Addison and they have Justin Jefferson. Wide receiver core, as far as I'm considered, solid. But then you look at the fact that I didn't think that J.J. McCarthy was going to be that good. And I know that Scam Darnold is not good because I've seen him go everywhere and not stay.
We've seen him be bad everywhere. He still keeps getting contracts. Falcons. Again, I'm going to let you finish. Cut that man. Cut that man known as the Peterman. There is no reason for Nathan Peterman to be on the Falcons roster. There's no reason.
Check to make sure he's really there.
Please, you could do that. But I forgot to say that, and I need you to cut the shit. Okay? Cut the Peterman.
He's not there?
All right, we cut him. Good. Bye. Hey, sorry. You have enough. I don't feel bad because you have enough money to do whatever you want to do in life. Goodbye. Off scamming.
I'm picking Vikings in this. I think the scam has the better receiver room. I think that the Giants they're going to be motivated, but I think that motivation is going to turn to desperation because people are going to be on their ass about Saquon scoring 3 touchdowns last night.
3.
And I think that when they don't start out humming along on offense, everybody's going to look and say, damn, you gave away your whole engine. Now you just
trying to bet it? Trying to bet it? I'm going to take the Giants. Trying to bet it?
Man, hell no. This is literally the one game that I have struck. There's 2 games I will tell you. The other one is the Titans and Bears. And I've had them circled all week. I don't know who to pick in this game. I don't feel comfortable or confident about either one of these. This is not a no. This is a hell no. And if you got some money somewhere, don't spend it on this.
All right. Well, I'm taking the Giants. You take the Vikings. You don't want to bet. Cool. Titans, Bears. Interesting game. Caleb Williams makes his debut. The whole new Bears roster of everything. Receivers, DBs, defensive ends, quarterback, running backs. They literally just did a roster overhaul. What up, Nick? Happy birthday, brother. They just did a roster overhaul. Makes their debut against the Titans, who quietly is kept, have made a roster overhaul too. They got in 2 years, they have now gotten a new quarterback, a new running back.
2 new receivers?
Well, 1. Who's the second?
No. They got Ridley.
Oh, no. Yeah, Ridley came from Jacksonville. They got Ridley. Yeah. Hopkins, unfortunately, is going to try to play with a torn MCL. So.
Make it make sense.
He's only going to be able to run probably straight. So, I'm probably. But the Titans defense is so good. You got Jonathan Simmons. You have L'Jarius Sneed came over, who's arguably the best corner in the league. You have
pick the Titans.
Safeties.
Pick the Titans. Spend. Let's do it. You want to do it, man? Come on, just only 6 beers.
I'll take the Titans.
Deal. I will take the Bears. Reggie is taking the Titans. This could be a good weekend or a bad weekend for somebody. Reggie is taking the Titans.
I'll take the Titans, bet 6. What's up, Tay? I'll take the Titans. All right. Taking the Bears at home.
Bears. 6-pack.
Jaguars, Dolphins. Jaguars at Dolphins. Dolphins.
Yeah.
You lose Calvin Ridley. You really didn't replace him. I already got the Jaguars finishing.
I think that Brian Thompson?
Brian Thomas.
Yes. Could be very good. I don't know if he's going to be very good on day one. Not good enough to compete with what Miami's cheated and done.
Yeah, Miami's going to win this game. They're going to put up a lot of points. Although the Jaguars defense with Ryan Nielsen, if there is one way to beat Miami, it is at the defense. You have to beat their offensive line. If you can beat their offensive line with that D line, it could get ugly.
No, because eventually, the reason I understand what you're saying, but this is not everybody else. He's going to hand the ball to Tyreek if he has to. If y'all start getting up the field too fast, he's just going to start handing the ball to those guys in misdirection. That's one thing I do know about multiracial McDaniels. He's going to find a way for their offense to work.
And they got all them running backs. But I'm taking the Dolphins here. Raiders, Chargers.
The
Raiders don't have a quarterback. The Raiders don't have a quarterback. Y'all go back. You know our points. They don't have a quarterback, so it is what it is. Broncos, Seahawks.
Ooh. Boy, talk about something mid. Talk about something mid. Big mid, little mid for everybody. Broncos versus Seahawks. Bo Nix gets his first start. The Seahawks are the team that nobody's really paying attention to. I think it's standing in the corner that if they could string a couple wins together early, they could be problematic for other people. Other than the 49ers, they're not that good. I'm taking the Seahawks in this. Broncos, Bo Nix, you start out losing.
Yeah, Seahawks. Cowboys, Browns. Bum, bum, bum. Who do I have
the
here?
The battle of the D. Dak versus Deshaun.
And nope, not gonna say that. God, I want to say it.
Govern yourself accordingly. With that said, I'm picking the Cowboys in this. They better win this one. And if the Browns lose, Watson, you better have 300 plus passing yards.
I'm taking the Browns. You said you wanted to bet. Bet it.
What? All right.
Bet it.
Oh, Browns at home, huh?
Oh, somebody got some cold feet over there. Cold feet.
Amari Cooper plays better at home. And he's going to have Cowboys, y'all better not fucking lose. I'm rocking with, hey, Norwood, you know what you do here. Damn, boy, that graphic could be crazy next week.
So you gonna bet
it? Yeah. Where's you taking the Browns?
Taking the case.
6-pack.
Commanders, Buccaneers.
I'm taking the Bucks.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get right to it.
I ain't taking it. I want to bet, but I ain't that bold. I done bet a lot of beer.
Let me check Reggie Temp real quick. He a little too ostentatious right now.
I don't think I ever bet 5 games in 1 week before or 4 games in 1 week before.
You know, sometimes you just got to jump back. Like, hold on. You ain't finna just disrespect me no more. You surprised me with the last one, but I jump back to. But yeah, Buccaneers. I don't think that Jaden Daniels not ready yet. Buccaneers. Baker's gonna probably play better. You can also count on Mike Evans to be Mike Evans. He's been Mike Evans every year he's been in the league for the last 77 years. He's quietly like different guy, but similar of like Larry Fitzgerald, where just every time he's a constant. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm taking the Bucs in this.
Yeah, Chris, that hat is fire. Definitely need to find that. Yeah, I'm taking the Bucs here. I think the Bucs, the O-line and the Commanders' defensive line will cancel each other out. I think the Commanders' D-line will play well, especially with the Alabama boys in the middle. But I think Mike Evans is too good. I think him and Baker Mayfield have a really, really good rapport. Yes, sir, go Dogs. and Jaden Daniels is young, and that Buccaneers, I don't think their defense got in. Well, they did lose a corner, but
you may be young, but you're not ready.
Whoa.
That's Beyonce. Relax.
Bro, but
that's Beyonce. You better listen. Hey, I don't care what you do. You better listen to the melody.
Rams, Lions. Lions. Taking the Lions here. The Rams, I do think, are gonna surprise you, but I think the Lions are just too good. They have. Well, you saw, if y'all don't know the reason why we picked the Lions, go back and watch the preview episodes, but the Lions are loaded. They're loaded, dog. They got everything.
Oh, yeah, I'm taking the Lions all day. The young calf finally beats the old bull. That's the Step Brothers reference for y'all who watch television and are normal. So yeah, I'm taking the Lions in this too. I think that they're too much. And the Rams, damn. It's the best of time, it's the worst of time.
Jets 49ers.
Oh, I'm going with the 49ers, not the team that's trying to sign a defensive end that they traded for. Damn fools.
This is the revamped Jets. So what's interesting about this game is we've never seen this Jets team. Aaron Rodgers didn't play. So they have.
Aaron Rodgers won't run out there with that flag again.
Aaron Rodgers didn't play last year. Breece Hall didn't he tear his knee? And he came back last year. Or he came back. So we don't know what this team is. We know on 2K, if this were NFL Street, they'd be amazing. They have talent up and down the roster. Garrett Wilson looks like he's gotten better substantially. Sauce is going to be good. But you got that Shanahan guy over there. It ain't even about everybody you got in for the 49ers. It's that you got that Shanahan dude over there.
No, and you have Debo, Ayuk, Kittle, Pop Warner, Bosa. I'm forgetting some people. That team, 49ers.
I'm
49ers.
I'm going to take the Jets. I'm going to take the Jets.
Are you trying to bet?
How many bets do we have so far?
Check the list. I'm at 4. USC versus Kentucky. I took Kentucky. Splashcast versus Russ. We bet 12-pack on Tennessee. 6-pack Titans versus Bears. And then we have 6-pack Cowboys versus Browns. We're at 4. You would put us at, this will be 5.
I'll bet it. All
right. Say less. Reggie takes the Jets, and Aaron Rodgers and Hassan Reddick, who nobody knows what he's doing. He did sign some autographs though, so that was cool.
So I mean,
signing autographs for a job that you won't go to is unhinged. That's crazy.
Or working a job that you don't get paid for, that you're not under contract for, is even
we're
worse.
Looking right now and watching your boy from Michigan do that. So in conclusion, that is all of the games that we've picked. We picked everything. And Reggie, see you on that. We got 5 bets once
Don't
again.
let me go 5-0.
Oh boy. God, dog. I'll be trying to come back from the pits of hell. But yes, Reggie has South Carolina. I have Kentucky for a 6-pack. We bet Russ. We picked Tennessee to beat North Carolina State for a 12-pack. Reggie picked the Titans over the Bears for a 6-pack. I picked the Cowboys over the Browns for a 6-pack, and then the 49ers over the Jets for a 6-pack. Outside of that, thank you guys for rocking with us. It feels good. The air is a little bit fresher. Life is a little bit better. The beer is a little bit colder. Thank you guys for rocking with us on this beloved Saturday morning.
Love y'all. Remember, turn in Monday for Monday Night Raw. We'll do the pregame, then we'll do our reactions to the football season, to the past week of football, and then we'll talk. I guess that's really all we're gonna talk. We'll talk about the Braves. We'll put that.
No. And the Monday night game will be on. So
yeah. So we'll have a good conversation on Monday. Glad to be back, y'all. We're glad to be back. Took the month of August off, so
glad to be black.
Glad to be black too. Remember, like, follow, subscribe. Go register to vote. That's it. Go register to vote.